there will be no gain. Brings up 2nd and 10. Orioles are on the Wildcat 15-yard line.
All right, I think I'm back live, ladies and gentlemen. Very sorry about the hotspot difficulties having here. Lost connection there again, but we're back. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Wildcat 15 for the Orioles. Looks like Mekhi Benton jumped offside, so that'll move it up 5.
There's going to be a flag on the play.
As Benton at right defensive end jumped across the line of scrimmage.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
As that'll move it up 5 to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 5 for the Orioles deep inside Wildcat territory. Wildcats lead at 28-14. 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Demeen takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He'll look to throw. Gets rid of it. Menster's open. He's going to catch it and bring it across the goal line. Touchdown Orioles. As the Wildcat defense was fooled by the play-action pass. And that'll go in the end zone for an Orioles touchdown as they get it closer. And they will attempt the 2-point conversion here coming up. Orioles have 4 receivers out to the right. Menster's in the shotgun. He takes the snap, rolling left, looking to throw, gets rid of it. Pass in the air, caught by a wide open Drew Feltus. 2-point conversion is good. So with 9:55 remaining in the 2nd quarter, our scores, Central City 28, Springville 22. As the Orioles come out, nearly return the onside kick recovery for a touchdown. But Demeen, the return man, just stepped out of bounds. And a few plays later made it across the goal line for a score. As now the Wildcats will get it back and look to get a score on the board here. They still lead it, but just by 6 now, 28-22. The Orioles now jog out there to kick it away. It'll be Matthew Klosterman and Lucas Greif set to return for Central City. We'll have Jackson Robinson Valley set to kick it away for Springville. As the Oriole kickoff team spreads across the field, Robinson Valley set to make his approach. As the kick is away, probably his best one of the night, going to be fielded by Greif inside the 10. Brings it out past the 15. Going to cut it back inside, past the 20. Going to be dragged down just shy of the 25-yard line by Cade Sheeta of the Orioles. Pretty good return there by Greif. That'll set the Wildcats up 1st down and 10. As they will have the ball at the 24-yard line. Wildcats will look to extend their lead here as the offense comes up to the line of scrimmage. Klosterman and Hansen back there to take the snap, as per usual. Snap will go to Klosterman. Running it on the right side. Cuts it back inside. He's going to be close to a 1st down, taken down just shy of the 35. As they're going to spot it, looks like at the 32, so he's going to be 3 yards short of a 1st down. Gain of 7 there on the 1st down run by Aiden Klosterman. 2nd down and 3. Klosterman found the end zone 3 times there in that 1st half. And a pretty solid run there in his first one of the 2nd half, picking up 7 yards on 1st down. Wildcats back up to the line. Klosterman and Hansen back there to take the snap. It's going to go to Klosterman again. Sticking back on the right side. He's got a 1st down. It's going to be taken down just shy of midfield. As that'll move the chains. 1st and 10 Central City. They'll spot it at the 37-yard line. As looks like Wade Yoder's going to come off. Lucas Greif will enter the game for Central City as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Receiver split out to the right. Hansen and Klosterman in the shotgun. Snap's going to go to Klosterman. He'll hand off to Greif on the left side. Past the 40. Still going past the 35. Driven out of bounds by Dylan Demeen. A couple yards shy of a 1st down. Looks like they're going to spot that at the Oriole 34-yard line. As that'll set up 2nd down and 2 for Central City. As they come back up to the line here in Oriole territory. at the 34. Lucas Greif split out left. Hansen and Klosterman back there to take the snap. Greif comes in motion to the right. Handoff is going to be faked. Klosterman keeps it. He'll have a first down as he's going to be taken down past the 30-yard line. As he keeps the chains moving, does Klosterman. They're going to spot it at about the 29-yard line. Nope, they're going to spot it right at the 30. Another nice run there by Klosterman is enough to move the chains. As the Wildcats will have 1st and 10 from the Oriole 30. Greif is going to split out right this time with Hansen and Klosterman still back there. Standing at the 35, it's going to go to Klosterman. He's going to try to find some room. He's going to be taken down after a short gain. Not a bad first down run, though, as he gained about 3 or 4 there. Called out a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 with the ball at the Oriole 27-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats lead at 28-22. As Hansen and Greif jog into the huddle with the play call. Second and 7 as Greif's going to split out left. Klosterman and Hansen both back there to potentially take the snap. Greif comes in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff. Hansen's going to throw, gets rid of it. Rickles is there. It's going to be bat of the way, incomplete. As Dylan Demeen knocked it out of the hands of Braden Rickles. Well thrown ball by Hansen, but just better coverage by Demeen to force the incompletion. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball is still going to be at the at the Oriole 27-yard line. As Greif's going to come out, Wade Yoder will come back into the game. As the Wildcats kind of going with their bigger formation there, maybe a power run play coming up. Klosterman and Hansen to take the snap. It'll go to Klosterman on the right side. He'll have a 1st down and more. 1 man to beat. He's going to be tripped up just shy of the 10-yard line. As an ankle grabber there from the Orioles knocks down Klosterman at about the 12-yard line. We'll call that the 13. If he would have just made an opportune jump there to avoid those outstretched hands, he would have been gone. But nonetheless, still a great 1st down run there by Klosterman to move the chains and set up 1st and 10 from the Oriole 13-yard line. Wildcats looking to extend their lead. Same formation, Klosterman and Hansen in the shotgun. Snap, it's a high one, but it's handled by Klosterman. Not a whole lot of room there. He's going to fight to try to make it back to the line of scrimmage. He might have lost one as the high snap, while not a disaster for the Wildcats, as the high snap can be, was handled by Klosterman, but did throw off the timing of the play to the point where there was just nothing there. The blocking didn't really come together. So that'll be a loss of 1 on 1st down, 2nd and 11. Ball back to the Oriole 14-yard line as they'll switch up the formation. Yoder will come out. Greif will go back into the ball game. That's Lucas. Christopher also on the team, of course, but Lucas out there now for Central City. They're going to split Greif out to the left, tight to the line of scrimmage. Hansen and Klosterman back there to take the snap. Oriole defense all within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Klosterman takes the snap, running to the left. Finds a little bit of a seam. Is going to be dragged down close to the 10. And that will set up 3rd and long. Ball spotted at the 11. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Central City, just 11 yards away from the end zone. As Central City breaks the huddle. Looks like Luke Birds is into the game for the Wildcats. He's going to split out left. 3 receivers split right as Hansen's by himself in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to throw. Pressure in his face. Cuts it back. He's going to run. He's got a bit of a seam. He's going to be taken down shy of a 1st down. But a pretty decent run there by Hansen. We'll get the Wildcats closer, as looks like we've got an injured Oriole on the field. So injury timeout here on the play. Well, he's back up to his feet now, so he's going to be all right. Looks like it was Luke Jordan. Stayed on the ground for several moments, but now he's back up on his feet. He will go to the sideline. Of course, he has to exit now that he caused an injury timeout. So another Oriole defender will come in to replace Jordan. And big play here for Central City. It's going to be 4th down and 3, ball at the 6. They need the 3 to move the chains. Several Wildcats jogging in from the huddle. Or jogging into the huddle from the sideline, I should say. They break the huddle now. 4th and short. Just a few yards away from the end zone. It goes to Klosterman. He's going to keep it. He'll be close. He's going to be taken down. Did he move the chains? It'll depend on the spot. Initial indication shows he may not have. And that's going to be short. Turnover on downs. Orioles will get it back deep inside their own territory. 1st and 10 from their own 5. As Aiden Klosterman came up short there on 4th down. Change of possessions. 1st and 10 from their own 5 for Springville. Oriole offense in the huddle now, huddling in their own end zone due to how far back they are. They break the huddle. See if they try to surprise the defense with a throw here or just try to play it safe this close to their own end zone. A little confusion on what the formation is. They got a receiver left now with the quarterback under center and a couple backs behind him. It'll be a handoff to Menster. Out of the backfield, he's going to be taken down after a decent gain there on 1st down. Looks like he's going to bring it up to the 10-yard line. As that'll be a gain of 5 there on 1st down. Call it 2nd down and 5. Ball spotted at the 10. I formation for the Orioles. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback because there's a flag on the play. It's going to be false start called against the Orioles. So that'll back them up 5. The 5 they just got off the run is taken off the board. They'll move it back to the 5-yard line. Orioles will have it 2nd down and 10 from their own 5. Just under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. As the Oriole offense, I should say, breaks their huddle. 2nd down and 10 from the 5. Looks like Demeen in the shotgun, a couple backs to either side. He'll take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. A little bit of room there. It's going to be dragged down close to a 1st down there by Makai Benton. Brought it up to the 16-yard line. As that'll move the chains for the Orioles. It'll be 1st down and 10 from their own 16-yard line. As the Orioles manage to move the chains there on the quarterback keep by Dylan Demeen. Orioles come up to the line. Looks like they're going to go in the I formation with Demeen under center and a couple backs behind him. Menster's lined up at running back. Menster now splits out to the left. It's going to be a handoff to Ripple, I believe, up the middle. He'll be taken down after a fairly short gain. That was indeed Bryce Ripple on the carry. He gained 4 on the play. This looks like David Munyakazi a little slow to get up. He'll come out of the game holding his back as he jogs off. Troy Curtis will replace him. So 2nd down and 6, ball at the 20. Springville in their own territory. Dylan Demeen's going to split out to the left. Luke Menster, kind of a wildcat formation, is in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He'll keep it. Past the 25. He's got a good burst of speed, but the Wildcats track him down before he can release it. That will move the chains, though. 1st down for Springville. Past the 30 to the 31 is where they will have 1st down and 10. Wildcat defense needs to stiffen up here as the Orioles have been picking up big chunks on the ground the last couple possessions, or the last couple plays, I should say. Here they're going to split Luke Menster out to the right. Demeen is in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He'll keep it. He's going to run it past the 35, dragged down shortly thereafter by a couple of Wildcats. So short gain there by Demeen. Looks like they're going to spot that at about the 37, so gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. As Dylan Demeen just kept it himself there on the QB keeper. Orioles in the huddle. Now they come up to the line. Demeen's going to split out to the right again, so Menster will be in the shotgun. Menster takes the direct snap. He'll be past midfield. breaks one tackle, jumps over another Wildcat defender. He'll be taken down at about the 30-yard line into Wildcat territory. So Luke Menster with a nice run there for Springville, as they will spot that right at the 30. First down and 10 for the Orioles in Wildcat territory at the 30-yard line.
Wildcat 30-yard line, first and 10 for Springville.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter here as the Wildcats still lead at 28-22. Last minute substitution here for the Wildcats, but they do get off the field in time. Got a receiver split left here for Springville. Demeen under center. He takes a snap. We got a flag, though. Flag before the snap. It's going to be false start called against the Orioles. That'll bring them back 5. Not sure who moved, but somebody moved before the snap. That'll bring the ball back from the 30-yard line to the Wildcat 35, and that'll make it first down and 15 for Springville.
35-yard line.
They've had a couple dead ball penalties here in this possession. First one didn't end up hurting them too badly. Hopefully this one will allow the Wildcats to capitalize and knock them back. As we're nearing the end of the third quarter here, no points, or excuse me, Springville did put up one touchdown. Wildcats have not found the end zone this quarter. As one receiver split out left, Demeen under center. He takes a snap. He'll hand it off to the fullback. He's going to be taken down maybe a yard short, or maybe he did get back to that original line of scrimmage. Looks like that was Bryce Ripple, the ball carrier for Springville. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up second down and 10. Ball spotted at the Wildcat 30. So the Orioles right back where they were before the 5-yard penalty. Just this time with a down lost after the first down play. Now they're going back to the Wildcat formation. Dylan Demeen is going to split out at receiver. Originally went to the left side. Now he's going to be directed over to the right. Luke Menster's in the shotgun by himself. And looks like Tristan Dedeker jumped off sides, unless he was preempted by the Orioles. That was not the case, as that'll be a 5-yard penalty called against the Wildcats. Encroachment is the call. As that'll be 5 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Orioles will have it second down and 5 after the 5-yard penalty. Just over 30 seconds and counting to go here in the third quarter. As the Orioles break the huddle. Same formation. Demeen's going to split out right. Menster's in the shotgun. Menster takes a snap. He's going to run over to the left side of the field. Cuts it back inside. Now past the 20. He's going to be taken out of bounds past the first down marker. As that'll be enough to move the chains for Springville. They continue to drive into Wildcat territory. As that should just be enough to move the chains, although they have not moved them yet. Referee takes a closer look, and he will now signal for a first down, so the chains will move. First down for the Orioles at the Wildcat 20. As the Orioles don't have to snap it, but they have plenty of time to do so if they want to here, with just over 10 seconds to go in the quarter. They seem to be in no hurry to break their huddle, so maybe they will not. This looks like they're going to elect to not run another play. Let the clock run down to 0. And we have reached the end of 3 quarters of football here from Central City, with 1 quarter to go in the 2021 Homecoming and Tractor Bowl Trophy football game. Our score, Central City 28, Springville 22. Or just hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds like we're going to be adding some time to the clock. Sounds like we're going to add 14 more seconds onto the clock. The official made the motion as if he wanted them to wind the clock and keep it running, but apparently that was not what was supposed to happen, so they will reset the clock to 14 seconds. As we will have one more play here in the third quarter. They're going to be in the I formation. Demeen takes a snap, handoff to Menster. He's going to be taken down by several Wildcats after a short gain. Maybe got about 3 there on the carry. And I believe that will end our third quarter. And now the teams are coming off the field, so we'll try this again. Through 3 quarters of play here from Central City Our score, Central City 28, Springville 22. So an exciting 3 quarters of football so far. Wildcat defense will look to hold the Orioles out of the end zone. Big defensive stand needed from the Wildcats as they lead it by just 6 points. And the Orioles just a few yards away from the end zone. Believe they're going to spot it at around the 17-yard line once we get things back underway. So the officials are going to spot the ball at about the 17-yard line on the left side of the field now for the 4th quarter of play. Here in this 4th and final quarter of play, Springville will work right to left and defend the end zone to my right. Therefore, of course, Central City will work left to right and defend the end zone to my left. They'll need to defend that end zone very well here to begin the 4th quarter, as Wildcats hold a 6-point lead and the Orioles just 17 yards away from the end zone, as they have 2nd down, and based on where the chains are right now, it looks like 10. And they're going to adjust the chains. I think they had it wrong. And now it'll be 2nd down and 7 once they get the chains figured out. As the Orioles come up to the line, 2nd and 7, ball at the 17-yard line. Menster's in the shotgun. Demeen split out left. Wildcat defense needs to stop. Menster's going to keep it himself. Breaks a couple tackles past the 15. Stays on his feet. Going to go inside the 10 before being dragged out of bounds by Christopher Greif. As Luke Menster, they've really gone with the formation there. Call it a Wildcat, if you will, where Luke Menster, despite not being the quarterback for Springville, goes in the shotgun to take the direct snap. And he's just a good athlete. Brought it close to a 1st down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and less than 1 here for Springville early on in the 4th quarter of play. Looks like they need less than a yard to move the chains. The ball's at about the 10-yard line for Springville. They come up to the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Demeen under center, Ripple and Menster behind him. Demeen's going to keep it himself. He'll have the 1st down. Still fighting forward. He's going to be dragged down several yards down the field. Ball nearly came out. I think he got it back, though, as he got it just shy of the 5. I think they're going to spot it at the 6, as that'll be 1st down and goal for Springville. Remember, this drive started way back at their own 5-yard line. They've dragged it all the way across to the other side of the field. Haven't really been any huge chunk plays either. It's been just on the ground, staying with the run game. As now the Orioles have 1st down and goal. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line for the Orioles. Wildcats lead it by 6. Dylan Demeen's going to split out to the right. Luke Menster in the shotgun. And he's all by himself back there. He takes a direct snap. It's going to run up the middle. A couple of Wildcats there. There's a flag on the play, though, as he was taken down at about the 4. Short gain in the carry for Menster. We'll see what the flag is. Flag is going to be back at the line of scrimmage, as the head referee discussing here with one of his official counterparts. Looks like it's going to be against Springville. It's going to be holding against the Orioles. That'll knock them back 10 yards from the spot. I believe that'll have the ball spotted at the 16. They're marching the yardage out now. Sure enough, ball will be spotted at the Wildcat 16, and that's where it'll be 1st down and goal. 11.5 minutes to go here in the final quarter of play. Receiver split out to the right. Menster again in the shotgun. He'll run it again. Going to the right side of the field. Makes a man miss, but he's going to be brought down for a short gain. Arwen Betzer nearly lost him there, but he did a nice job of recovering to finish the tackle with the help of one of his teammates. As looks like Menster gained 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball at the 14. So good job of the Wildcats to contain Luke Menster. He's an explosive runner once he gets a little bit of room in front of him, but they just made sure there was nothing there for him that time. Just a gain of 2. 2nd down and goal from the 14. Dylan Demeen out to the left. Menster again in the shotgun. They're going to stick with what's been working for him recently. Menster takes the snap. He's going to go to the left. He'll throw. Demeen wide open in the end zone. Rickles didn't go with him at all, and that's going to be a touchdown. Rickles read run. It was a pass, and that's going to be an Oriole touchdown. They will tie it up. Huge two-point conversion here. As we are currently tied, Wildcats need a stop here in the two-point conversion to stop themselves from falling behind to the Orioles. They're going to have 4 receivers split out to the right. Menster in the shotgun. The 2 guards are on a 2-point stance. It's going to go to Menster. He's going to throw. Pressure in his face, gets rid of it. It's going to be caught, was bobbled, but he does keep it. And that will give the Orioles a 2-point advantage here in the fourth quarter. With 10:32 remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Springville 30, Central City 28. That is Springville's first lead of the game tonight. And, I think I mentioned it back in the first quarter after an Oriole touchdown. There was a bad snap. Menster went all the way back to his own 25, or the Wildcat 25, and just heaved the ball after breaking a tackle, and they managed to find a receiver in the back of the end zone. Take that play off, and we're still tied, but instead the Orioles hold a 2-point lead, as the Wildcats will need to get on the board again in order to reclaim the lead here with 10.5 minutes to play. Matthew Klosterman and Lucas Greif are going to go back deep to return for the Wildcats. They stand at their own 10. Oriole kickoff team making their way out there. Jackson Robinson Valley will once again get set to send it away for the Orioles. As the kickoff team for Springville breaks the huddle, spreads across the width of the field. And we're about set to go here to resume play in the fourth quarter. Robinson Valley takes his approach. It's a line drive kick. Christopher Greif picks it up the 20. He shoves his own player in front of him. Now he's got a little bit of room past the 25. As Greif did what he could there, one of his blockers was in his way, so he just kind of gave him a shove. It ended up working out pretty nicely as a blocker. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 23-yard line, and that is where Central City will take over, first down and 10. Wildcats need to find the end zone here as they trail by 2. Hansen and Klosterman back there to take the snap. It's going to go to Klosterman. He'll keep it on the ground. He's going to run into some Orioles and be taken down for a short gain. Not a whole lot there for Aiden on that play. As looks like they're going to give him just a yard. That'll bring up, or maybe 2 yards rather. That'll bring up second down and 8. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line of the Wildcats. Wildcat fans getting a chant of "Let's go Cats" here. They're getting loud, trying to root on their Central City Wildcats. Receiver split out to the left. That's Greif. Hansen and Klosterman back there. Greif comes in motion to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Greif. Breaks the tackle. Now cuts it back up the field. He's going to be taken down after a short gain. That'll set up third down and long. As that play's worked well a couple times tonight, but there just wasn't a whole lot of room there that time for the Orioles. Looks like they're going to spot that at the 27-yard line, bring up third down, and we'll call that a long 6 with 9:44 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Wildcats need the conversion here as they come up to the line. Lucas Greif is going to split out to the right. Again, Hansen and Klosterman back there to take the snap. Greif comes in motion. Klosterman takes it and keep it himself after faking the handoff. Past 35, he'll have a first down as Aiden Klosterman brings the ball across the 34 up to the Wildcat 35, and that will move the chains. Really timely run there by Aiden Klosterman to move the chains and keep the Wildcats from having to make a decision on fourth down. As 9.5 minutes and counting to go in the ball game, Wildcats trail it by 2. Jaden Hansen jogs into the huddle with the play call. Looks like they're going to split Greif out to the right. Again, Hansen and Klosterman back there to take the snap. It's going to go to Klosterman. He'll keep it on the ground again, past midfield. He'll have a first down and a couple more Going to be taken down past the Oriole 35 at about the 34-yard line. So Aiden Klosterman doing a great job of moving the chains on back-to-back plays. Gain of 11 on that carry. We'll set up first down and 10 from the Oriole 34-yard line. Clock continues to run after the play on the ground. Wildcats not at any immediate risk of running out of time, however. We've still got just under 9 minutes to go in the game. As Greif is split out left this time. Hanson and Klosterman back there again. Klosterman will keep it again. He'll have it past the 30. First down and more to the 20, taken down by Seth Stone of the Orioles. For the third straight play, might have moved the chains. Haven't moved them yet. See where they spotted it. Looks like they're going to spot that at the 22-yard line, which is enough to move the chains. First down, Wildcats at the Oriole 22. Wildcats break the huddle again. They've been moving the ball nicely on the ground the last couple of plays. Greif to the right this time. Hanson and Klosterman back there again. Klosterman will keep it again. Brings it past the 20 before he's going to be shoved down after a decent gain there. Klosterman's been doing a really nice job this possession of running it, picking up nice chunks of yardage there. Got about 5 that time up to the Orioles 17. Call that second down and 5 for Central City inside Oriole territory. Wildcats just 17 yards away from the end zone after starting this drive back at their own 23. Faced with the third and long, Klosterman picked up a nice chunk of yardage to move the chains, and he's been good ever since. Greif tight to the line of scrimmage on the right. Klosterman will take it, he's going to throw. Now he's going to run it himself past the 20, past the 15. He's going to be taken down past the 10. As Klosterman, they wanted to throw it originally. Kind of a trick play there with Klosterman. Was going to throw the ball, but he didn't see anything, just tucked it and ran. Not a bad decision there, as he certainly has the ability to run it pretty well. As they'll set the ball at the 8. First down and goal for Central City with 7.5 to go in the game. They trail it by 2. Wildcats going to stick with Greif. This time he's going to go to the left. Hanson and Klosterman ready to take the snap. Klosterman takes it. He's going to go to the left. Breaks one tackle, met by another Oriole, and he'll be taken down for a loss. As Aiden Klosterman ran the ball for close to 10 plays in a row, it feels like. It's been a lot. They've just been giving him the ball. He lost one that time, so that'll set up second down and goal from the 9. As Wildcats still 3 plays to get 9 yards here on second down and goal. Wildcats break the huddle. Greif is going to be split to the left side of the field. He's going to come in motion out of the right. Klosterman fakes the handoff. He's going to punch it up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to be close. Did he get in? Looks like he did. Touchdown Wildcats, waiting for the signal. Touchdown Central City. They reclaim the lead here with 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They lead at 34-30. 2-point conversion yet to come. As a huge drive there from Central City. Aiden Klosterman was dominant on the ground. There was nothing the Oriole defense could do to stop him. And now a 2-point conversion will be the difference between a 4-point lead and the 6-point lead. Huge 2-point conversion coming up. Looks like Aiden Klosterman will not be in the game for the 2-point conversion attempt. He's on the sideline right now as Jaden Hanson brings in the play call. It looks like we're going to have a timeout here, as there was some miscommunication about who was supposed to be out there. Wise decision there by Myers to use the timeout and avoid having to bring it in the 2-point conversion from the 8 instead of the 3. And so with 6:34 remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Central City 34, Springville 30. And briefly here, while we've got a break in the action, I'll go ahead and give a shout out to Next Bank. Next Bank represents a new approach to banking in Iowa. Expanded services, more technology, and increased personal attention. If you want to take your banking to the next level, Next Bank is for you. Next Bank is proud to sponsor Central City Sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So a huge 2-point conversion coming up here for the Wildcats It'll be the difference between a 4-point lead or a 6-point lead. And of course, if they get a 6-point lead and allow a touchdown but stop the 2-point conversion, we'll still be all tied up. Both teams back out in the field for this critical 2-point conversion attempt. Wildcats are in the I formation. Hansen is going to be under center. Yoder's at fullback. Arwen Betzer is at running back. Snap's going to go to Hansen. He's going to look to throw. Pressure in his face. He's in a lot of trouble. Gets rid of it. It's going to be caught. 2-point conversion is good. Braden Rickles does a nice job of sticking with the play and catching the ball for the 2-point conversion. Hansen did a great job of extending the play as well with a ton of pressure in his face. Still makes a nice spiral throw to the back of the end zone. And the 2-point conversion is good. So with 6:34 remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Central City 36, Springville 30. Wildcat defense needs to stop pretty badly here. They lead it by 6 with just 6.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Of course, they will kick it away here after scoring the touchdown. Springville will get it back. It'll be interesting to see. The Wildcats have pretty much solely gone with onside kicks. We'll see if that is the case once again. Wildcat defense needs to hold strong here in this upcoming possession and try to seal this homecoming lead and bring the Tractor Bowl trophy back to Central City. The Orioles are out onto the field, as are the Wildcats. They're going to stick in a hands formation, as they have for most of the evening. They've got, for whatever reason, three players at the 40. Now they're going to have a fourth come up. That makes more sense. They'll have 4 at the 40-yard line, 3 at the 30, and Luke Menster back at the 20. Braden Rickles and Connor Clark, the two that could potentially send it away. We'll see who does send it away this time as they come up to the ball. It's going to be Rickles. Onside kick again. It's still loose. Sheet is going to fall on it. And the Orioles will have possession of the football. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. So the Orioles will take over first and 10 in their own territory, but just 5 yards shy of midfield. First and 10 from their own 35. Wildcat defense needs to stiffen up right here and keep the Orioles from getting in the end zone. Just 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wildcats lead it by 6. Oriole balls, they're going to go in the I formation. Demeen under center. Ripple and Menster behind him. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Menster. Past midfield. He's going to be taken down a couple yards shy of the first down into Wildcat territory. As it looks like they're going to spot that at the 37-yard line. That'll set up second down and 2 as the clock continues to roll here. Just over 6 minutes to go in the game. Wildcat defense has forced 1 turnover tonight. This will be a heck of a good time to force a second, as the Orioles are going to stay in the I formation. Looks like they've got an extra guard over to the left side of the line of scrimmage. It's where the play is going. Menster keeps it. Got a first down and more. It's going to be taken down short of the 25-yard line, as the Wildcat defense needs to stiffen up. Luke Menster has gotten big chunks in his first 2 runs here. That'll move the chains. First down and 10 from the Wildcat 27-yard line. As the Orioles appear to be in no hurry to get the play off, as Dylan Demeen will just now run in the play call to the huddle. As they break the huddle, and they're going to stay in that I formation. Ripple and Menster are the backs. Demeen under center. It's going to be hand off to Ripple, the fullback. Short game, but there is a flag on the play. Flag thrown by the spotter in the official crew.
There is a flag on the play.
Discussing with the head referee. It's going to be holding called against the Orioles. That'll drive it back. Big penalty there, as that'll be a loss of 10 for the Orioles from the spot of the foul. As waiting for him to march off the penalty yardage, but a huge penalty called against the Orioles there, as it'll be first down and long as they replay first down with 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be all the way back to the Wildcat 37. Replay first down here. First down and 20 for Springville in the I formation. Handoff is going to be a pitch out to Menster on the right side of the field. Cuts it back, and he'll be taken down after decent gain there on first and long. Came up a few yards shy of the original line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to spot that at the 31. So a gain of 6 will bring up second down and 14 for the Springville Orioles with just under 5 minutes and counting to go in the ball game. Orioles again in no hurry to get the play off as they break the huddle and come up to the line of scrimmage. Second and 14 from the Wildcat 31. I formation again. It'll be a handoff to Menster once again. He's going to be taken down. Nope, still fighting forward. He's going to be down at about the 24-yard line, which will set up third down and close to 6 or 7. Ball's going to be spotted at the Wildcat 24, as that'll be third down and 7 for Springville. We've got 4 minutes to play in the ball game, with the Wildcats leading by 6, needing a big stop here, as the Orioles will face with a third down and 7 in Wildcat territory. Orioles up to the line of scrimmage. Third and 7, I formation once again. Backs have not changed. Ripple and Menster with Demeen under center. Another handoff to Menster. Going to the right side. He has a hole. He's going to be close to a first down. It'll depend on the spot. Waiting on the call. We'll see if they give him the first down yardage. They're going to spot the ball. As it's going to be a personal foul against the Wildcats. I didn't see a flag thrown, but that looks to be what the referee just indicated. But they will march off some penalty yardage, as there was a dead ball personal foul called against the Wildcats. Not sure what it was, but nonetheless, that sets up the Orioles' first down and goal at the 8-yard line. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. Orioles have the ball first and goal at the Wildcat 8. Wildcats lead it by 6 late in this game. Dylan Demeen comes in with the play call from Coach Joe Martin of the Orioles, brings it into the huddle. And the Orioles come up to the line of scrimmage. I formation again. Demeen under center. He takes a snap. Handoff goes to Menster. He's going to be taken down after a gain of about 4. Past the 5, they'll spot it. Looks like at the Central City 3-yard line, as the clock continues to roll, just over 3 minutes and counting now. As this one's coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats lead it by 6, and the Orioles face a second down and goal inside the Wildcat 5-yard line. After the run play, clock continues to roll. We're now down to about 2:45 to go in the ball game, as the Orioles break the huddle. They've stuck solely with the I formation all possession, and that's what they've got again. Demeen under center, Ripple, and Menster behind him. They're going to hand it off to Menster. I think he's close, but there is a flag on the play. Touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. Hold everything, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what the flag is, and it's going to go against the Orioles. Take the touchdown off the board. And we're at the point where I almost wonder if the touchdown would have been better here with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. But that keeps them out of the end zone, and that'll set up second down and goal. 10-yard penalty from the spot. That'll be back to the 13-yard line. Orioles have second down and goal from the Wildcat 13 after a holding penalty on what would have been the tying touchdown. So the flag brings the touchdown off the board. 2.5 minutes to go, as the Orioles stick in the I formation here for this play. Once again, hands off to Menster on the right side. Makes a couple men miss. Going to be taken down past the 10, a couple yards short of the 5. As the clock continues to roll, Ball's going to be spotted at the 7-yard line. As it's going to be 3rd down and goal. 7 yards away from the end zone are the Orioles. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Critical stop needed by the Wildcats. If they can hold the Orioles out of the end zone from 7 yards away twice in a row, that's it. They'll win it. Orioles in the I formation again. They are overloaded to the left side of the line of scrimmage. Demeen's trying to run down the clock. Now he goes under center, takes a snap, handoff to Menster. He's got a hole. He's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Orioles. Touchdown, Orioles. They tie the game with 1.5 minutes to go, and the 2-point conversion is yet to come. 2-point conversions are always big plays, but they don't get much bigger than this. If the Orioles come up short of the end zone, 2-point conversion no good, then we are still tied and would potentially go to overtime if the Wildcats can't find the end zone in the last 90 seconds. If they get it, Wildcats will trail by 2, and they'll need a touchdown to win the game. Here we go. 2-point conversion upcoming as they're going to stay in the I formation. Defense needs a big stop right here. They jumped, and that'll be a false start. It was Logan Mason lined up at right or left tight end for the Orioles. He just kind of fell forward out of his 3-point stance. They'll back it up 5. Now the Orioles need to get it into the end zone from the 8 for a 2-point conversion. So huge play upcoming for both sides. Again, we are tied with 1.5 minutes to go, and the Orioles attempting a 2-point conversion. They will now attempt it from the 8-yard line after a false start. They are going to split 4 receivers out to the right side of the field. Menster in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to roll left, look to throw, breaks the tackle, gets rid of it. Ball's in the air. It's going to be caught. 2-point conversion is good. Orioles lead it, as I believe it was the center, Drew Feltis, that caught it. As nobody stuck with him. 2-point conversion good. And with 1:36 remaining in the game, our score, Springville 38, Central City 36. Game's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Still 90 seconds to work with. The Wildcats need a touchdown to win the game. Matthew Klosterman and Lucas Greif back deep to return for Central City. As the Oriole kickoff team has yet to take the field. Believe the Wildcats have 2 timeouts left. As now the Orioles come out there to kick it away. Jackson Robinson Valley once again sets the ball to kick it away for the Orioles. Wildcats will look for a big return here on this ensuing kickoff. Robinson Valley sends it away. Not one of his better kicks, and it'll go out of bounds. The Wildcats should get it in good field position. Of course, they have the option to either kick it again or take the 5 yards from where it went out. That decision is to be made by Coach Myers. And I think they're going to kick it again. Now Robinson Valley sets the tee at the 25 this time. So we'll move everything up 5 yards. And Robinson Valley will get set to kick it away once again. As the Oriole kickoff team breaks the huddle. As Robinson Valley gets set to send it away. Kick is on the way. It's one of his better ones. Greif loses it, now picks it up just past the 20. Still going to the 25. Going past the 30. He's got some room to go. He's past midfield. He's going to cut it inside of the 35. Fantastic return by Lucas Greif. Sets the Wildcats up nicely. They've got 1 minute and 29 seconds to gain 32 yards and try to win the game. Fantastic return by Lucas Greif. Sets up the Wildcats very nicely. The best kick return I've seen from the Wildcats all season, and it came at about the best time they could ask for it. 1st down and 10 Central City from the Springville 32. A minute and 29 seconds to go in the ball game as the Wildcats need the end zone for a win. Wildcats trying to get their first win of the season here, and what a game to do it on homecoming night and to take back the Tractor Bowl trophy. They're just 32 yards away from making that a reality as they've got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, Hansen by himself in the shotgun. Hansen takes a snap. He's going to throw. Now he's going to run. He's got some room. He's past the 25, past the 20. He's got one man to beat. He breaks a tackle. Wildcats are going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they take the lead with a minute 20 to go in the game. Jaden Hansen runs it into the end zone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Hansen keeps it himself on the pump fake, and that's going to give the Wildcats a lead. A minute 20 to go in the game as the Wildcats gave him a pass look all the way. Hansen, with the play of his life, brings it all the way home for a score. Now the 2-point conversion coming up right here. They lead it by 4. They need the 2-point conversion here in a big way. Klosterman takes a snap. He's going to run it. He's going to be close. It'll depend on the spot. It's good. 2-point conversion is good. Wildcats lead it by 6. 2-point conversion is good with a minute and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Our score, Central City 44, Springville 38. So a minute 20 to go. The Wildcats had a minute 29. They used just 9 seconds as Hansen took it all the way, 32 yards for a score on the first play of the possession. What a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an environment here in Central City. I'm glad for those of you that couldn't make it out tonight, I'm able to bring it to you live here on the Wildcat Sports YouTube page. This is a situation where the Wildcats' tendency for onside kicks could come back at them a little bit, as it could potentially set the Orioles up in good field position. As Luke Menster's going to set up at the 20, 3 players for the Orioles at the 30, and 4 right at midfield. As Braden Rickles and Connor Clark will both go back to get set to send it away. A minute 20 seconds to go in the ball game as Rickles and Clark get set to take their approach. We'll see who sends it away for the Wildcats. They come up to the ball. It'll be Rickles. It's a longer kick down the field. Menster will pick it up just past the 15. Menster, a dangerous man in the return game, past the 20, cuts it back inside of the 25. Great job by the Wildcat kickoff team to hold Menster to a short return. The Orioles will have it 1st and 10 from their own 24 as Springville has a minute 12 seconds to go. Wildcats need to hold them out of the end zone. Orioles 1st and 10 from their own 24. A minute 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Orioles still have all 3 timeouts in their back pocket. Wildcats have 2. Of course, no need for them at this point, but if the situation changes, that'll be good for the Wildcats there. They're going to split 3 receivers to the right as Demeen's in the shotgun. Demeen's going to take the pass or snap. He's going to throw. Gets rid of it down the field. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be caught by Luke Menster, but there is a flag on the play, as I think that's going to come back. Makai Benton certainly thinks so as he points to the other side of the field and instructs his teammates to run back to the original line of scrimmage. Wildcat fans see it as well, as that's going to be a chop block called against the Orioles. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay 1st down. Luke Menster made a circus catch at about the 30-yard line across midfield, but a chop block brings it all back. And now the Wildcat defense will have a little more room to work as they're going to march the penalty yardage. It was a large mix of emotions there. The Springville the Springville crowd went crazy when Menster made the catch. But a few moments later, the Wildcat crowd had their turn of going crazy, as it'll be 1st down and 10, first down all the way back at their own 10-yard line. 1st down and 24. A minute and counting to play. First and 24 from the 10. 3 receivers to the right. Demeen in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's going to throw. Pressure in his face. Breaks out of a sack. Now runs into his own teammate. Gets rid of it. It's going to be caught by Menster. He'll break a tackle. Still going. Pound the other side of the field. There's a hold, but nobody called it. Past midfield. Still going to the 30. And he's going to bring it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Orioles. Could have sworn I saw a hold just shy of midfield, but Menster takes it all the way 70 yards for a Springville touchdown. We are all tied up with 38 seconds to play and a 2-point conversion yet to come. So now the 2-point conversion for all the marbles, as there is still 38 seconds on the clock, but this is a huge play right here. So a huge 2-point conversion here as the Orioles come up to the line. 4 receivers split out to the right. Menster in the shotgun. And looks like got a timeout in the field. Springville is going to use their first timeout of the half. They've got 2 remaining. So with 38 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, we are all knotted up. Central City 44, Springville 44. So after Demeen was nearly sacked in the backfield on the 1st and 24 play from their own 10, he finds Luke Menster, and he brings it all the way for an Oriole touchdown. We're now tied up 44 apiece with a huge 2-point conversion yet to come. Wildcat defense needs a stop here, or else they'll be forced to try to score within 30 seconds. This was the Orioles' first timeout of the second half. Both teams have 2 remaining. And we've got 38 seconds to go in the ball game. As I said, all knotted up, 44 apiece, with a critical 2-point conversion coming up. The Wildcat defense is back out there. Oriole offense also coming out. As the Wildcats trying to win their first game of the year, they need a stop here in the 2-point conversion to preserve a tie on the scoreboard with 38 seconds to go. Two-point conversion right here. They're going to go in the I formation. It's going to be a handoff to Menster. He's loose. Ball's loose. It's going to be recovered, I believe. Oh, my goodness. Fumble was recovered by the Orioles in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Orioles luck their way into the 2-point conversion after the fumble was recovered. Menster had lost it. The ball rolled forward 3 yards and was recovered for a 2-point conversion. So with 38 seconds to go in the game, our score, Springville 46, Central City 44. As the Wildcats have 38 seconds to go and 2 timeouts to work with. Certainly far from impossible here for the Wildcats, as they've still got 2 timeouts and 38 seconds to work with. They'll need to score in a hurry. Wildcat kick return team out there, but they're a player short. They've only got 7 out there. And now the 8th runs on. Matthew Klosterman and Lucas Greif again at the 15 to return. Jackson Robinson Valley is going to set the ball at the 30 to send it away. Orioles lead it by 2 here as they send it away with 38 seconds to go in the ball game. Robinson Valley makes his approach. Kick is away. It's a pretty good one. Klosterman having to go all the way back to the 5, and he's going to be down all the way back at the 5. Klosterman fielded the kick at the 5-yard line and fell down. They're going to spot it at the 4. Wildcats have a 76-yard field in front of them with 36 seconds to go in the game. Robinson Valley chose a good time to send out his best kickoff all night. Was fielded by Klosterman at the 4, and he fell right there. 1st and 10, Wildcats thrown 4-yard line. They need 76 yards, and they have 36 seconds to do it. Wildcats are going to split 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Hansen's by himself in the shotgun. Got a timeout in the field. Orioles are going to use their second timeout. They've got 1 remaining, so with 36 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Springville 46, Central City 44. As the Wildcats were in the same formation they had used earlier on the Hansen pump fake and quarterback run for the touchdown. Usually a pass formation, but they did a nice job of running it that last time they used it. They had 2 receivers left, 2 to the right with Hansen in the shotgun. We'll see if they go back to that formation after the timeout. So now the Orioles have 1 timeout left. Wildcats still have 2. As the Orioles are going to come back onto the field, as are the Wildcats. Again, Wildcats have it first down and 10 from their own 4-yard line. They trail it by 2 points here, 46-44. 36 seconds left on the clock. Same formation here, 2 receivers split left, 2 to the right. Hansen by himself in the shotgun, standing in his own end zone. Takes a snap, he's going to throw. Pressure in his face, can't get sacked here. He will. Ball's loose. It's going to be recovered. That's going to be an Oriole touchdown. Nope, safety. It's going to be a safety for the Orioles. And that will just about wrap things up. As although I do suppose the Wildcats will have a chance for an onside kick. So still a chance. 48-44 our score now. As the Wildcats will now send it away from the 15. As Hansen took the snap, was trying to find somebody downfield. Pocket collapse, was taken down, lost the ball. Momentarily, I thought it was going to be an Oriole touchdown, but it went out of the back of the end zone for a safety. So 2 points for Springville. They lead at 48-44, and they'll get the ball back. As the Wildcats will kick off from their own 15. As they are fully anticipating an onside kick. 4 players stand at the 25, another 3 at the 30, and another player for the Orioles just beyond midfield. Wildcat kickoff team in the huddle. Now they break the huddle. Again, Braden Rickles and Connor Clark are both going back. Onside kick recovery here is critical for the Wildcats. They've done it once tonight. They need another one. Clark's going to kick it away. It's a pretty good onside kick, but the Orioles will get it. And I believe that will do it. Wildcats only have 2 timeouts. And Orioles can just run out the clock after that. Looks like the Springville Orioles are going to escape with the win here on homecoming. Wildcats gave it a valiant effort, but are going to come up just shy of their first win of the season. Officially, Orioles have it first down and 10 from the Wildcat 32-yard line after the failed onside kick attempt. Wildcats could stop the clock twice, but just 27 seconds, so they could still run it out regardless. They're in the victory formation. Demeen is under center. He takes a snap. He's going to go to a knee. And they're not going to use the timeouts. Ultimately wouldn't make a difference. As final 15 seconds are going to run off the clock. Valiant effort by the Wildcats, but they're going to come up just short as they come across midfield to join the handshake line. As the final 5 seconds roll off the clock. And that's going to do it. Our final score, Springville 48, Central City 44. Absolute heartbreaker there for the Wildcats on homecoming night. Thought they had them. But they are going to come up just short here, losing by 4 points in a valiant effort against the Orioles. So with the loss, Wildcats fall to 0-6. Orioles will improve to 1-5. And I'll be back on the call next week for senior night here from Central City as the Wildcats will host the Calamus Wheatland Warriors and the final home game of the year. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening to the broadcast. Until next time, I'm David Warrington saying good night and go Cats.